Hi, Xena. I have no idea why I am doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning, other than I can't sleep. But um, yeah. It's already late, so I'm probably only going to be on here for like an hour. It really just depends on if I get any people because I'm not doing free readings. So, um, there's that. But if anybody wants a reading, let me know. And I just realized that I left. Mm. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? I'm just going through these cards just because I'm really bored, but just making sure they're not all upside down. Yeah, it was unplanned. I don't have people in my way right now, so that's why I'm able to do it with my face and I'm talking. And it's not muted. The last few live streams I did were type sessions, so I had the screen dark and I had it muted. And I think people, I don't know why, but people were very like, they were acting suspicious about me doing that. But the thing is sometimes I just don't feel like showing my face. And then the main reason why I was doing it that way was because I want to be live more, but I can't because there's a lot going on around where I'm at. There's kids in the way 24/7. By the way, kids that aren't mine. And there's just a lot of noise, a lot of interference. So I decided to try to do like type sessions and mute it and have the camera off. And I kind of got annoyed because they kept coming in asking, why do I not show my face? And I'm like, I have 50 million other videos where you see my face. So one or two videos without my face shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, but the thing is I can argue the point of why don't I see your face? I can't see y'all's face. I can see maybe your pictures, your profile pictures, but I don't see y'all live. So I can literally ask the same question to subscribers. But, yeah, I was live earlier, I think like 12 o'clock maybe. It was just like type session, so you didn't hear me talking, you didn't see my face. So but aside from that, energy wise, I'm human like y'all. There's times that y'all probably don't want to show your face either. So I mean, I'm not sure why I'm not allowed to do the same thing, but yeah. And it seems like, I mean, type sessions it really doesn't matter whether I do them typed or not. It's moving like really, really slow. The first one I did okay. I did only get one person, but she did donate a few times. And since I started doing this, that's the only the type sessions, that's the only donations I've gotten aside from another reader. She donated something to me last night for a reading on the type sessions. But other than that, it's really slow. I do have people coming in to greet, but then I also got people asking me a million times why my face is not showing, and it's just like I got tired of explaining it. So but yeah, again, the only reason I do that is when I have too much going on around me. Again, I want to be live a lot more, but I can't not because I necessarily have other stuff to do too much, but it's because of my living environment. It's too much going on. So, yeah. And that's why I don't really do the late night lives too much anymore, because I don't have the space. So, but yeah. Yeah, I'm up, so I said I might as well come on live. Probably just until it hits the hour mark, unless people come in for some readings. And I don't know if people saw my little rant what day was that? That was just like last night or something, the night before. I put a message on my community tab, and yeah. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I've been frustrated. So, free readings, I'm cutting back on them. And right now I'm not doing them at all. Um, because it's just a lot of time and a lot of energy, and some people just don't respect that. And people are disrespectful. They're not being mindful. So free readings is just not something that I really want to do right now, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. And then I have people asking me for free readings, and they're telling me, hey, it'll make my day for you to send me, like, do a reading for me. And it's like, I mean, that's cool that you chose me to come to, but then I think about it and it's just like, well, it's also draining my energy though. So, I mean, I don't mind doing it sometimes, but this is all I do for the most part for income. And times are hard for a lot of people. Like, I personally can't even get Christmas gifts for everybody that I want to get gifts for because I don't have the money. I don't have it. So yeah. So it's just like, I mean, but I'm not going around asking people for stuff. Not that it's bad to ask people for anything, but it's just like the person doesn't even ask you how you're doing. And they just, I don't know why they assume that readers have, like, I don't know. It's like people think we're not human or something. But yeah. And I got nieces and nephews that I want to buy something for Christmas, and just different people. And I can't. And even knowing this, I still was willing to do free readings, but then it was like, nope, no. I'm pulling myself back. And if people don't come to my channel just because I don't want to give out free stuff, then it just is what it is. And I mean, that just shows you the true intentions of certain people. And I know not everybody is like that. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm letting a few rotten apples spoil it for the rest of everybody. So, yeah. But yeah. Now, I'll probably take that back at some point, like, because, like I said, I really do actually like doing free readings, but it's like I have to really just think about it, because I'm already doing pick a card readings, and I think people assume that I'm getting paid for that, and I'm not. I'm not monetized. Now, at one point there was an ad on a few of my videos, but I've gone back to those and they're not on there. I think they were just testing it out on my channel or something. But I'm not monetized. I was posting every day of pick a card reading at one point, but then I got sick, and then it lessened my involvement and my energy when it came to doing pick readings in general, because I had client readings piling up at that time. Because, oh, and another thing, while we're talking about that, I am still sick, and it's just like, I'm doing pick a card readings for free. Then I'm turning around, and I can only blame myself for some of it though, because I kept on offering it sometimes. I would turn around, not only just do those for free, but then I would do personal pools, personal readings for free, on top of being sick. I was in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days, sick and not knowing why. I've had surgery in August, still trying to help other people. The surgery was minor, but I did still need help. Like my mom and everything helped me through that recovery process. It really actually was kind of speedy, actually, because I don't know why, but it was outpatient, so it wasn't necessarily that bad. But people, I think, really do get on here thinking that I just have it made or something, or yeah. I You see, I would like to tell you yes, but it's better, but I'm still having lingering symptoms. So I had surgery in August and it's December. And I've been in and out of the doctor's office since May. Um um I'll have to go to a GI doctor probably, because I still have some certain symptoms that I don't think I'm supposed to be having. But it's not like dire or anything, I don't think. It's just some people say that they, like, even though the surgery is supposed to make it better, some people have reported that, like, my mom goes to work with, it's somebody she works with that had the same surgery that I did, and she still was having symptoms as if she never had the surgery for a while. But I think my body is still adjusting to it. So, like, I don't know. It's like my body is kind of confused or something. Because that's my first ever surgery. I've never had any type of surgery ever. I've never even had my tonsils or anything out. So, I'm guessing that's just what that is. I'm not used to stuff like that on my body. But for the most part, it wasn't necessarily bad. I just, again, I have lingering symptoms. Um, and I have as needed medication for that, but it gets to where sometimes it just doesn't work. That's one reason why y'all didn't see me often on here. It will be days I will be fine, and then out of the blue I start getting sick, and one of my main symptoms was nausea, and is still nausea and vomiting. I don't think people want to hear that, but I'm bored, so I'm being open with y'all, very open. Um, but yeah, those are my main symptoms that I do still have. And I'm probably just gonna have to go to a GI doctor, which is gastrointestinal. Um, so yeah. And the surgery I had my gallbladder taken out, but I also had some other issues along with that. They were brief issues though. But still, yeah, it's better. I could say it's better, but it's not. It's like something that's still weird. I don't know what it is. I haven't been. I don't know when was the last time I went to the doctor. I think I last went to the doctor September, maybe. Yeah, September. Because I've been trying to avoid going to the doctor, because when I go to the doctor, and I wasn't always like that. I don't know what happened, but I started having anxiety about every little thing, and now when I go to I'm going to PayPal real quick. But when I go to the doctor now, my blood pressure jumps up and my heart rate starts doing weird stuff. Like, I don't know. But yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, so yeah, what is your question? I have to look at that because offering 555 on here the last couple of days for questions, and today even. But people are weird about type sessions. Well, people are weird in general on my live streams, but like I don't it's just like Jesus. I want to be able to not show my face sometimes. Can I do that? Yes, I got your donation. I was asking what your question was. I was just making sure I had the offers right. Oh, and then yeah, by the way, I made a couple of Oracle decks that I am selling. Yeah, PayPal. Speaking of PayPal, that's another thing that I didn't notice is that PayPal is sending people. Somebody sent me 555 for a question via PayPal and Etsy hours ago. I did their readings not long ago, and she sent me a screenshot, and it says that I'm getting the full payment of the money that I'm asking for. And I said PayPal is you know what lie, because out of 555 from that one payment, I only got $4.90. So the screenshot is showing that I received 555, and I don't get the whole thing. Now Cash App, I do prefer Cash App only because with Cash App I really only just literally I don't do nothing on Cash App, but I pay for stuff online and I send people money and stuff if they need it. But other than that, I don't do much with Cash App because Cash App is weird. Cash App, I can't use my Cash App card in certain stores, and then sometimes I can use it, and then other times in that same store it'll work, and for some reason later on it won't. I don't know why. Cash App is weird with that, so that's why I really don't bother with going to the store or paying bills with it, because it just acts weird. But yeah, and it's weird that I just now realize also how to how to transfer funds from my debit card from one of my debit cards to my Cash App. Like, and I feel bad because I argued with somebody about that PayPal or debit cards, I wasn't able to put it on Cash App to send funds. And now I feel kind of dumb because it actually does let you do that. So, but anyway, so what is your question? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. What I was getting ready to talk about was the fact that you probably noticed that I be changing the conversation very quickly. I just now realized that I may have a form of ADHD. Now, I don't have it like that. But a part of ADHD for some people is they like change topics rather quickly, and they move on from one subject to the next like there's no tomorrow. And I don't know why, but I've been noticing that a lot lately. I know ADHD looks like, because y'all, I got my boyfriend has ADHD. My 6-year-old nephew has ADHD. I'm pretty sure I don't have it, but I feel like I have like that one little characteristic of it, like the fast moving, but with talking. That's what I've been feeling like. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it or too much of it, but I'll be thinking and having these theories. But they do make sense though. If I were to go to a doctor though, and get that checked out, I wouldn't be on the spectrum of ADHD, because I don't have it, but it's just that one little thing that I've noticed that maybe I have like just a piece of it within that aspect. So, why is Van so scared of commitment and avoids it? Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I really wasn't looking for anybody to, well, I wanted somebody to donate. Obviously, I wouldn't be on here right now if I didn't, but I'm a little annoyed because I left a particular deck somewhere and I would have to go get up to get it. It won't take me but a second, but I don't know if I even want to get up and get it. So I think I'll just do something different. Let's see. Okay. Why is Van so scared of commitment and avoids it? It's just a guy friend, but we had our moments. He makes excuses and says he doesn't trust women. He says I'm a feminist and thinks we would and thinks we wouldn't work out and says I'll make a good wife if I would. Wow. Did you know you cannot be crazy and a guy will still think you're crazy? I don't know. Because honestly, I'm not crazy, but like my boyfriend will tell people that I'm not like that I have issues or anything, but not that type of crazy, but I really don't like where I'm set up right now. I was trying to do this from my phone, but I set it up through my laptop and I don't know how to go to my phone to go to the live studio to get the live on there from the one that I had set up. I would have to set a completely new live on my phone and I didn't feel like doing all that. So, yeah. Anyway. Yep. That's what it is. Just setting boundaries is enough to get you called crazy. But you know what I feel before I even do any of these cards is that all of that he said to you isn't the problem. It might be some of the problem, but it's not the main problem. The biggest problem is he's afraid to get attached to you because he knows something is there. I do feel. And he doesn't, I feel like he's afraid of things moving forward. All of that he said is really an excuse. I mean, I do feel like he feels that way, but he's using it as a convenient excuse, if you know what I'm saying. 6 of water. So he does seem to think about you in the moments that you have had. And he is, like it says here, romanticizing the past. So he's been thinking about those moments and cherishing them. Even having a laugh or two in regards to those moments. Passionate. He does care about you. And we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, and I feel the need to focus on don't underestimate yourself. The message that's on there. It says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Yeah. So he is already sure of whatever connection you guys have. It's just that for whatever reason, it scares him to move forward. So it's not that he doesn't want it. He's afraid of getting it and not being able to let it go. That's what I feel like it is. He's just not that into you. It's coming up to. Wow. And you know what I've thought about? I've been thinking about that message because I in one of the decks that I just made, it's called X on the Brain. I think that's what it's called. I don't forgot. X on the Brain. And one of the messages is I just wasn't that into you. I don't feel like that's the case with you. So I wouldn't, yeah, don't underestimate yourself with that. So that's why I felt called to say that. Um, I do feel like he's being overly cautious. Um, but yeah, for the most part, that's what I think it is. Where is my what the oh, I covered it up. I'm kind of annoyed right now because I didn't bring certain decks over here that I wish I would have. Let me see. Here, I'll just use the Fortune Cookie Oracle because I really don't want to get up and get that deck. Well, unfortunately, it's not always going to be black and white. That's the thing. Just because something looks like something doesn't mean that's what it is. I I feel like it, yeah. But let me get this oracle message to wrap it up. But for the most part, there is something there. Again, it's just about, I guess, him being afraid to accept it and to let it in. Because I feel like maybe he gets attached to certain things and people, and he doesn't know how to set healthy boundaries when it comes to those types of things or being attached to those type of things. Because I'm not seeing nothing here that says that there's no interest. Now I'll tell you the cards you got, but I don't really. Before people start correcting me, I don't. Yes, I read standard meanings, but I don't always like. I read more intuitively and with spirit guys. I don't really focus too much on the standard meanings unless I feel called to. And yes, I will tell you the general meanings, but I'm focused on what my intuition is saying. So you had 6 of cups or 6 of water in this deck. The suits have been changed. And then for the wands, you have fire, Knight of Wands, and Queen of Wands. I think I asked you about that person before, actually. Girl, I have absolutely no idea. I done did. I don't even know how many readings I've ever done in my life at this point. Now on Etsy this year alone, I've done about 100. Well, I've had orders from my website too, so I don't keep count, but I got an email recently that notified me that I have done 155 orders on Etsy this year so far. And that's not including the few that I just had recently. I think I asked you about I don't know, girl. But Scorpio. Yep. Yeah. Well, the 6 of cups is, or just the water energy in general, is emotions, and I feel like it's an element of emotional attachment no matter which 6 of cups or 6 of cups, no matter which cups card comes up, there's still some type of emotion in that. So I don't know, it's something. Now, don't say it all the time unless I feel called to, but it is one of the suits that I feel, not that I just feel, but it is obviously a more emotional whatever you want to call it, like this. And yeah. Okay, with this message here, things will be unclear. It's a foggy card. So you see the trees and it's just foggy energy. So I feel like, again, they're afraid of what's coming up next in regards to you and him. So they kind of pump the brakes before things get started good. So I do feel like in terms of clarity moving forward, it might be a little lacking in that area. And I feel like he may even throw like mixed signals on purpose, because it's like he wants you in his life in that way, but then somehow or for whatever reason, he'll find something to block it off. So he's afraid of losing you, I feel, but it's like he feels like he has to lose you. I mean, that's just the way I'm feeling it, the way that I'm picking up on it. But yeah. But to the main answer, or the main question here, the main answer is that's excuses he's throwing at you right now. Now, yes, it is, again, I feel like genuine feelings he has expressed towards you, with how he feels about you and the attributes that you have brought up of what he said about you. But again, those are just convenient excuses. It's something to, I don't know, to keep from, to keep from starting something more, to keep from going into anything any deeper. It's just, yeah, he's scared, but maybe he might need a little push. Can't be just platonic because, yeah. I mean, I'll pull one more real quick. Yeah. Especially if you have moments, just in general, it's going to be hard to be just friends anyway. I mean, you can do it, but I mean, yeah. I don't even, that's somebody, that is my niece snoring, by the way, if you can hear that. Well, I haven't even dated that many people, but the exes I do have, I don't talk to them at all. And not planning on it, don't want to, absolutely not. But I was getting to a point with me saying that. I mean, I think we can be cordial, but we can't be friends in the sense of, no, I don't want to be friends with them. Not because it'll turn into something more. That's, in my case, for those exes that I'm talking about in my life, that is new. No. Not that they really even did really much of anything, but I was looking at this child and God, sleep wild. consider healthier choices. So to me, that just talks more about the codependency, him trying to avoid that. So it's like he stops it from getting to the point where he is attached. So he's considering both you and him when he's putting things on pause or slowing down or telling you that, you can't, that you guys wouldn't work out, because deep down you actually would. It's just he needs to get out of his head and see where it would lead him. But yeah, but that's what I have for you. And thank you for donating and for being here and keeping me company, because yeah. I ain't even been on here that long. It kind of feel, it don't even, well, at least it don't feel like I don't know. I've been on here for 44 minutes. But okay, I don't know why she's doing that. Not necessarily. Just advice, and generally speaking, just if you haven't find a way to not manipulate him into it, but motivate him somehow, like maybe even cheer him on if you have to. Because the thing is, with men in general, you do have to be more assertive and sometimes maybe even aggressive, and just look him in his eyes and just, I don't know, and communicate with him about, I don't know, make it sound like, I don't know how to say this, but make it, I guess, hard to pass up. And I'm not saying get on his nerves or force him or anything like that, but yeah. My problem is I give too many chances. That's my problem. But a part of me coming out of that, not just romantically, but in life in general, a part of me coming out of that was that little rant that y'all saw. If you saw it or if you didn't, I don't know. But yes, it was about the readings, but that was a part of me just setting boundaries in every other aspect in my life too. So, uh, might as well. I never told you. No, absolutely. I've been with this person long enough to be married, but we're not. We've been engaged too, but we're not married. Nope. And even if you're married, you still got to set boundaries with your husband or your wife. So, no. My sister is, well, both of my sisters are married. Well, my younger sister, which she is just a year younger than me, she got married in September of this year. And my older sister, she got married let me see, 13, 14. I think she got married like 7 years ago. No, I don't. Dee, I don't. And listen, I've like that is something that I was holding in and I should have been done took that action step. So it's like people have to keep pushing me to get there. I don't just rant for no reason. Um that's something I almost didn't do it because I was just a tad bit afraid of the what ifs, but I went on ahead and said, nope, I'm gonna go ahead and post it because people really trying to play me and think that I won't do it because my energy, like you just said, I don't seem like the person to rant. People assume that I will not clap back or that I won't say anything. So that was me just shutting that down because yes, I am a quiet person. I get along with everybody, but I'm just like everybody else. If somebody keeps provoking me or people keep frustrating me, especially while I'm already going through enough bull crap, I will go off or I will explode just like everybody else. So yeah. But yeah, my oldest sister, she got married, I think 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. Not exactly sure because they had a couple kids before they got married. Um, but he passed away last year. Um, yeah, he passed away last year. So she is a widow now. Nope. I would post this on Reddit to get some more people, but people only really come from Reddit when I'm doing free readings. Um, I really want to keep doing the sessions because it is more convenient, but people don't really like that. And then I'm sitting there for hours and hours getting nobody or one person. Um, like it took me about 30 or 40 minutes before somebody came in and donated the other day. But she did donate she donated I think she donated once for 2 questions, so 555 a piece for those, and then she came back and got a and donated for another one. Like I said, I appreciate it, and I was just again I was waiting a good minute for somebody to come in there and donate, but thank you. I just do my best and I don't try to be like anybody else. That's probably the reason why I don't have too much traffic on my channel and I really don't care at this point. So, um, yeah. Right now, I'm mostly focused on getting these decks to sell. They're now approved on makingplayingcards.com. Like hours ago, I got an email saying that all of my decks were approved. I got a tarot deck and I actually got four oracle decks actually. Just only three of them I'm releasing right now. I'm releasing the tarot deck. I haven't put it on Etsy yet, but it is on Making Playing Cards. And I have Love on the Brain Oracle, and that's on Etsy for pre-order. And that's also on Making Playing Cards for purchase now as well. And then I have X on the Brain, and I just put that on Etsy tonight, a few hours ago or so. And Yeah. Oh yeah. And the tarot deck is All That Glitters Tarot. I have not put that on Etsy yet, but it is on makingplayingcards.com. So yeah. I don't know how makingplayingcards.com works with selling though. Cause yeah, I listed my decks a specific price because I'm pretty sure on a third party website they are going to take a chunk out of whatever I do charge. So I don't need people coming and looking at me crazy because I got my decks priced like that. I I want to sell my stuff, but I do logically, obviously, I'm doing it to not only get my work out there, but I do want to be able to keep profit from that too. There's no point in me selling it if I can't keep nothing from it. So so yeah, I have to price them that way. And it is actually um no, just bringing people to my channel is what I mean by traffic, getting views. And I already do that now. You see, I got 777 questions, 177 for affirmation, $2.22 for a yes or no question, which I just started that today. Um, yeah. But see, now I really only get people when I'm constantly offering free stuff. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time, and this again is the only thing that is making me money right now. So, yeah. See, that's the problem. I can't afford to do free stuff every night. Then you keep doing free stuff, and that's all people are going to want. And that's all people expect from me. And people thought I wasn't going to say anything about it. I have an energy where people, I don't know what it is, but I have like either the word dummy written on my forehead or take advantage of me, or I don't know why I give off that energy to people, even to people I do not know on the internet. And the thing is, bigger channels can do that. They can offer free stuff because there's always a million and one people ready to pay them. I can get on here every night and I might not get anybody. Now, for a little bit, there was one period of time where every live stream I got on, I did get at least one or two donations, sometimes four or five. There was a couple live streams where I made like $80 and $60 all together, but that's not consistent. That's not every time. And that's literally every blue moon where I'll have a period of time where it goes up and then it goes down and then I have nothing. And then I think a lot of my subscribers are burner accounts. They're subscribing constantly on new accounts just because they assume that I do the free reading or free question for those that subscribe to my channel or that are new subscribers. So people come in here and say, "Hey, I'm new." And I'm like, "Hi." Sometimes I do go on to say that I don't do that all the time. If it's not in my title, I'm not offering the new subscriber thing. And I don't really need I appreciate any new subscribers that I get right now, but I don't need subscribers now. I need views. I already have the subscriber account to be monetized. I have 1,000. I've had it since I think towards the end of last year. When I did the collab with the Hermit Tarot. I had it shot me up about 300, 400 more subscribers and it got me to the 1,000 mark. So I no longer really need to get subscribers. I need, again, views. And yeah. Well, I thought about making a new channel. Obviously, I'm going to keep this one, but the new channel is Um, I'm thinking about come 2022, putting up another channel just to see how it goes. But I don't think I can even go. I don't think you can go live until you get a certain amount of subscribers. I'm not sure because I think I've always been able to go live on this account. No, it would be me offering the same like pick a card readings and stuff, but I just wouldn't be under the name Gifted Soul. But I mean, I'm not starting up no new Etsy shop or anything like that. Nope. Um, it'll just be no, it'll be the same content that I'm doing over here, but sometimes uh sometimes a second channel can bring more people and then I can have them to move over here and then I can still do readings there, but this would be my main. Gifted Soul will always be my main account and my main brand. As far as celebrity tarot readings, I have thought about that, but I really am not sure about that 100% because I I don't know because I don't want. I don't know. I kind of have a certain um I have a guilty conscience with that type of stuff with readings like on celebrities as far as like big celebrities. Now I have read for not any celebrities that y'all may know of, but I have read of people that were celebrities from where they were not like locally, but like I have read for an actual housewife. I think she was from India or something. That was like a couple years ago. I've read for up and coming actresses, and things like that. But I just don't know how I feel about talking about a celebrity with tarot on my channel for other people to see. And then I had also thought about charging like on Patreon or something for celebrity readings. Like if you really wanted guidance on a celebrity, you would have to request it. And then it will only be for Patreons to see. But I tried Patreon and people for some reason feel like they don't need or have to pay me, and that's fine to a certain extent. But people, again, I don't know what it is, but I must have some like a tattoo that I can't see on my forehead that is like is screaming off like some type of energy where people can just like bombard me with like free requests or just anything in general. But oh, it's 310. You would be surprised. I feel that energy within a lot of people that come to my channel. They get that vibe from me. And I know that for a fact because I feel it. I feel it way too deeply. Not everybody, but some people get that vibe. Now, I know why people get that vibe from me in person, but like online, it's like, how? 311. Wow. Well, the thing is, I was already, um, I'll probably going to sleep as soon as I get off of here, finding me something to watch to fall asleep. Um, Honestly, I think I'm up just because I want to be. It ain't even that I can't sleep. It's just that I want it to be up. And I wanted to take advantage, not like that, but I mean, try to get me a donation or two, and that was the goal. Um, I really wasn't expecting anybody to come in here. Now there was one person, but she left. She did say hi at least though. And then let me check something real quick. That's what I'm about to do. Oh, and by the way, if anybody is interested in the 2022 forecast personalized readings, those will no longer be available after January 31st. So, because it's a reading regarding the whole year. So, after again a certain point, I have to cut it off because then it won't be 12 months. It won't be a 12-month forecast. So, again, that's just a reminder. I'm glad you caught it too, because I sure didn't want to be in here by myself. That's how it's been lately. Now, if I had free offer, now see, it's late right now, so I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe I might keep it up for a while. Sometimes I'll keep it up for a little while and then I'll take it down maybe about 24 hours or so after, if not immediately. But I keep them up sometimes because I don't know if it even affects watch time hours because you have to watch the video in order to get me watch time. I don't typically think people go back and watch a full live. I know I have friends in the community where they'll come in and they'll leave my videos on in the background to help me because they know I'm trying to get monetized and everything. So they say they'll do other things and they'll just keep me running. And some say they listen to my voice because it's soothing, and I don't know where they get that from because when I hear my voice, and I think I've said this. I think I talk about this with you all the time, like about it's not that I hate my voice, but I do not like hearing myself talk. People think I'll be clicking on my videos, listening to myself, going back, like even in private personal readings, I kind of dread people wanting me to clarify something because I have to go back in the video to watch to see what I said, and I get so it's cringy. Yeah, it is. But most of the time I don't shuffle in my videos. I only just recently started doing more shuffling in the videos. Because mostly even for private readings, I already have them pre-shuffled. But from time to time I will shuffle during the video. But yeah, I've had quite a few people tell me that my voice is soothing, and I'm like, okay. I mean, what might be soothing might not be soothing to me, may be soothing to other people. So I guess. Yeah. I don't even like watching certain videos on my phone. Like there's a video of my nephews. They have birthdays just days apart. They are one is the oldest is 6 and my youngest nephew is 4. And they were both born in May, a few days apart. So they had a birthday party and I can hear my voice in the recording and I don't know what it is. I can't stand it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then people get really weird about shuffling in videos too, because if you don't shuffle in the video, somehow that makes people can't trust you or something. I think people need to stop being so paranoid. And that's coming from the queen of paranoia, because I'm very paranoid about a lot of stuff. Again, I wasn't always like that, but at some point later on in my life, I developed severe anxiety. So, yeah, I'm managing it better now, though. Yeah. I've had people people be accusing me of stuff, and I think people really forget that I actually do have psychic abilities, or maybe they don't believe in my abilities, which is fine. I really don't care too much, but I mention it because people still be trying to lie to me, and I don't understand. They know that this is not even just people online, mostly people online, but people just in life. And they forget that hello, chosen one, divinely guided, very psychic, very intuitive. And I'm not trying to brag, but I mean, and this month has proven because I don't know why I felt off about this month, about December of this year, but now I kind of do. It's been a lot of stuff to happen in December. Like I don't even, I still don't know if that's what, well, we didn't say. I guess you could say step grandma, because this is on my dad's side. My grandma on my mom's side is still living. But my grandma on my dad's side, my biological one, she passed away in 2000 and no, I'm lying, not 2000. She passed away when I was like 3 or 4 years old. That was like, let me not give away the year because I don't need people doing all that. Being too much of my business. But she passed away again when I was very, very small. And now my step grandmother, she passed away like a night or two ago. Not sure what happened other than she did have cancer some years ago, and they think maybe that had came back. She got sick the other night, and then she went to the emergency room. And I guess she passed away over into that night or that morning, like the dark hours. I'm not like when it's dark outside, but it's still the morning time. But yeah, that's one thing that happened this month. And then my grandma on my mom's side, she fell earlier this month. But the thing is, it's not even about the month though. I had a feeling of that specific day, like before that day even came, December, I think the 6th or something, that something would happen significant, and it did. So yeah, that was my point in that. Is that not just the feeling about this month, but like particular days. But yeah, people I think the last person that I said that passed away, not recently, but they passed away. In this particular live stream, the only other person I said passed away was my brother-in-law last year. He died. But it's like he had issues for a while, and he made it a little bit longer past what he was supposed to live. So I guess that makes up for it. But yeah, he died in April of last year. So, and he has 3 kids with my sister. Whew, and them children. Lord. But yeah, that's the only other person that I think I mentioned in this video. Yeah. Oh, my aunt, she died on my dad's side. Was his sister-in-law, my uncle's wife. She passed. She had COVID. I think she was doing good at one point, and then all of a sudden it went back downhill. So, that's all I can think of. Yeah. Other than that, everybody is the more immediate family, everybody is okay so far. Yeah, that's who my brother-in-law is who I was talking about. These people that I'm mentioning now weren't even, they were alive at that point when I started that brand. But that lip gloss stuff didn't go too well, so I took a step back from that. Um, I got no sales. I did get an in-person sale, but I wanted to uh build online and it just really didn't work out. So for right now I may rebrand, but I don't know if I want to rebrand or just leave it alone. For right now, I'm just not even focusing on it. My main business will always be this. My readings and stuff for sure. Um, so I don't know. But yeah, my brother-in-law is who I was making. Not the brand itself wasn't in memory of him, but I had lip glosses that I was going to make in honor of him. But yeah, I had an Etsy shop for it. I had a channel. Nobody subscribed, and I put it on my. But I guess I don't know. People just don't want to see that. They're used to me for other things, but uh, yeah, I did put it on my community tab post. I had people to like it, but nobody subscribed. I did have people following my Instagram, my Divine Treasures Cosmetics Instagram, but it was never, from what I could tell, anybody from my channel. Um, so yeah, I did have a couple of people saying they would buy something, which I mean, stuff happens, times are hard, or people simply just become uninterested in certain products, and that's fine. But for the most part, I yeah, nobody bought anything. I did have people favoriting. I made quite a bit of stuff. I made lip scrubs. But I still got a bag full of lip glosses. I really want to get rid of it, but people aren't buying it. At least not for me. Um, but yeah, I got a bag. I got about 50 lip glosses made that I'm hoping to get rid of at some point. Because I'm not going to use all that lip gloss. Um, so lip scrubs, lip glosses, lip oils. Um, I invested a lot into that business. I bought organza bags. I bought um lip scrub containers. I even got creative and decorated some of my lip scrub containers with like stick on gemstones. Like, I guess you can call it bejeweled, but I just stuck them on there. They had like on the other side, it had some like glue on it where I could put it down. Um, yeah. So I don't know. And Instagram was doing pretty good, but it was not getting people to buy anything. It was just people were supporting, people were the only what annoyed me was people constantly sending me messages telling me to promote it on certain places. Obviously these people want you to pay them to promote it, which is fine. I get it, because I have put up on my Instagram for my readings and stuff. I put up there, I'm gonna do paid promotions on there if people want. Now some people might say that my follower count is not enough for me to do stuff like that, but it's Instagram, so really you can have 25 followers and you could still actually help other people by posting their businesses. So I eventually put up stuff for that, but nobody has did that yet. um let's see. Yeah, Yeah, it's not that I ever even thought it would be easy, but I thought in the time that I had made, that I had first launched everything, that I would at least have one or two sales. And months went by. I started July, mid July, August, September, nothing. I think by September I went on ahead and took it down because um I don't know. I did almost have an order, but the woman wanted me to remake the I don't do that. That would be considered a custom order. What I do is make the lip glosses and stuff already and sell the quantity that I have and remake as I go. And she wanted me to give it was a lip gloss I made. It was I'm trying to figure out what the name of it was. Um, I have no idea, Dee. I only just not long ago started being more active on Instagram, so I wouldn't be the person to ask. But um, butterfly. Damn, I don't remember what the name of that lip gloss was. Let me go to my email. I might can find a draft or something because I'll be right. I write and oh yeah, not to mention that I had detailed listings. Um, butterfly. I don't know what the name of it was, but she wanted me to um what she wanted me to do again was to remake a batch of lip glosses without something in it that I had put in the ones I already made. She wanted me to make a whole batch, the same lip gloss, same colors, same holographic butterflies in there, but she wanted me to take the blueberry scent out of it. And at the time she requested that, I was out of certain products, so I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. And I also told her that would be custom, so the price would be it will go up for custom for me to do that. Um, um, so you're not into wholesale vendors. Uh, see, I invested my money into the little bit of money I did have into the business to get not wholesale anything actually. I made the lip glosses. Um or unless you're asking me if I was going to sell wholesale. Not starting off, no, cuz it would be too expensive for me. Um but eventually once I got things going, I was intend to offer wholesale. But yeah, I do have, like I said, though, these decks I've created, and I'm kind of starting to feel like it's about to end up like the um the lip gloss thing. So yeah. Now I put my other the second deck that I put up on Instagram, and it didn't really get any feedback at all. Actually, it didn't get any at all. Or let me not speak too soon. Maybe this could be something. Let's see. Yep, just a little bit. Yeah. Now, obviously, my friends there, Leah and V, um, they're supporting. I'm not talking about them at all. Or anybody that knows they've been supportive, okay. they know I'm not talking about them. But I'm just talking about like in general. YouTube celebrities make it. Yeah. But it's like if you already have to have a big following for a lot of this stuff though, in order for it to do that, to do numbers like that and to make sales like that. I don't have a big following. So that's one of my problems. You don't have to have a big following, but it makes things a lot easier if you do. It increases your chances to already have, people in your corner. So, yeah. Yep. I thought about doing crystals, selling crystals, and also doing crystal pendants, necklaces, and stuff like that. No, I'm not saying you're not at all. I'm saying because I mean you're in here, so being supportive isn't like I feel like people think I'm talking about money when I say that, and that's not like I don't care if you sent me money or not. That's not what I mean by not being supportive. Um, being supportive is just people cheering you on, people telling you they're proud of you, people telling you to keep going, people motivating you, people sharing your stuff, or just showing people, hey, look, this is, you know, this. And that's what supportive is to me. It ain't about, um, I'm not sure. I think most people think that I'm talking about money. I'm not money motivated like that. Yes, I have said that I'm pulling back on free stuff, free readings, but I'm not motivated by money at all. And not in that way. So a lot of people I definitely do feel like have me, they got the wrong impression of me. I think I might leave this up just because I've talked about a lot of important stuff in here, even if it wasn't but one or two people. um, yeah, yeah. I think I'll keep it up. And it's really time for me to get a new laptop. My laptop's been, I think, maybe me streaming on StreamYard like that did that. And then I keep too many tabs open, but won't be getting one of them anytime soon. Do do do. I'm not sleepy. I'm a little tired, but not sleepy. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I want to go live later on today. Mm. If I if I wasn't already live now, I would definitely have come. Well, I might still come back earlier in the morning as long as I get me a few hours of sleep. Um, when I get off of here, I'm not going straight to sleep. I'm going to find me something. And anyways, I'm going to find me something on my laptop to watch. I mean, there's a TV, but I don't know why, but I watch TV and everything on my laptop. So I'm probably finna find something to watch on Disney Plus or I'm finna stop paying for Hulu because I don't even watch it. I literally do not watch it. I do not watch Hulu at all. Every blue moon I might, but I just noticed that I'm paying for Hulu every month for the past year and I'm not active on it like that. Netflix, I haven't paid for. Me and my nephew have this thing where I have him logged into my Disney Plus and he lets me use his Netflix subscription. So, but that's not even why I stopped paying. I stopped paying for Netflix because, again, I don't know. I feel like I watched everything on there at one point. They got some more stuff on there now, but it's like now you can find most of everything on YouTube for free or on some platform for free, including certain movies and stuff. So it was just not necessary for me to pay for it anymore. But then I still pay for Amazon Prime. I do have a discount on that, because if you have a certain like income or something like that, they give you a discount on Prime membership. So I don't have to pay too much for that anymore. Not that it was much to begin with, but still I got a few extra dollars off of it. What else? But Amazon I use. That is something I use often. And the Prime really is nothing but you just get special offers on certain. I really don't buy nothing on Amazon much except for stuff that I need for doing my readings, like Oracle decks, tarot decks, stuff for my setup. Which is why you'll notice that my videos don't shake really anymore. They do sometimes, but you can't hardly tell. I had got a phone stand. Because yes, I do record from my phone. I don't know. I'm pretty sure people know that, but probably yes. Probably. But again, and my nieces and nephews, they are out for Christmas break right now. So they are moving though. So they're moving out of town. So they probably won't be up here until like weekends and stuff when they do finally move. And I say finally because I love the children to death. They are my kids. I don't have kids of my own, so they are my kids. I got three sons and two daughters, basically, that I didn't give birth to. So bonus children. Yeah. Get to relax more, but I'm not even more so worried about relaxing. I'm worried about getting work done because I can't get crap done too much with them in the way. These kids, like I said, one of them, I really think that my 3-year-old niece, I think she has ADHD too. She hasn't been diagnosed with that though, but I'm starting to think she does. I diagnosed my 6-year-old nephew before my sister even took him to the doctor, and they confirmed he did have it. But yeah, I think my 4-year-old, not 4-year-old nephew, but my 3-year-old niece, I think she has it. Now they think she has autism, but I don't think so. No, she's really not even quirky, but I don't know, but they just like putting like, even if she was, it doesn't matter, but I don't think she is. But yeah, 5 children, and they are very special little children. And by special, I mean they are rogue. God. These kids will make you think twice about having any if you don't already have any. Now, the only biological child that I would have had, my first and only pregnancy, I miscarried. So Those are my children right now. The only difference is I can give them back to their parents at some point. Yeah, I don't know, because my sister really thinks she does have it, and both of my sisters, they're kind of like, well, I can see it, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. And her dad just doesn't want to accept if she has it or not, because he says that he feels like she doesn't have it, and I have agreed with him. Um, but he kind of, regardless if she had it or not, he probably would say she didn't. Um, but yeah, she's I can't say she doesn't have it, but I really don't think she does. And oh well, if she did, I would still love her the same. My niece is like me. I am not on the autism spectrum, okay? But I say she doesn't have it because I see a lot of my attributes in her. So I feel like she's just like me. Um we're yeah, we're introverts, number one. That's one thing. Cause I know people kind of, I don't know, people kind of get off. When I say people get certain vibes from me, another vibe is people really do think I'm like slow. I don't know why. Um, and I feel like some people even on here think that. But um, but yeah, me and her have some of the same personality traits, so that's why um yeah, that's why I'm feeling pretty sure she doesn't have it. Number one, I just think she just has she has a different way of communicating with people. Like she don't want to be bothered sometimes. But to me, I feel like it's just not even that introverted. She is just well, she's not two. I want to say two, but she turned 3 this month. She was just being a 2-year old and a 3-year old. That's all it is to me. She and she's a Sagittarius too. That's another thing. And that's honestly really, I feel like it's her sign, and I feel like it's just, again, she's just quirky. However you say it. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but yeah. Let me see. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. Um Now, yeah, she goes through times. No, it's when my nephew, my 6-year-old nephew, he likes to mess with her and get her started. So she will bite him to get him to leave her alone. And she growls, and I guess they think that that's part of the autism. Um but I just think she's just being herself. I don't know why they have to put a label on it. Well, I don't feel like Sagittarius are introverted. That's not where I got the introverted from. Um Now, Sagittarius is, from what I have felt, are very they are pretty outspoken. I know she exhibits Sagittarius signs, is what I'm saying. Introverted is not one that I think is that goes with a Sagittarius. But I just think that she is in a way introverted. But again, not all signs, not all people of the same sign are the same. Now the weird thing is, well, they act like siblings. They're kind of raised together for the most part. But the two that I just mentioned, they're cousins, not siblings. Um, the 3-year-old niece that I'm talking about, and the 4-year-old nephew, they're siblings. The other 3 kids are 13, gonna be 14 next month, 15, turned 15 in October. There's 3. They belong to my older sister, and the 2 younger ones belong to my younger sister. But yeah, I'm not a Sagittarius, but I see. I don't know. Me and the 3-year-old, we have a connection, and it may be because I don't know, because I had the one that's 4. I had him a lot too. When they were first born, like I had them 24/7 almost. So I think they kind of grew attached to me, at least the 3-year-old, very attached. To the point where she started calling me mama. Um, but yeah. But one thing they all have in common is they are all hard headed, but I guess that's just kids in general. What time is it? I'm gonna get off at 4. It's 3:49, so I'm gonna get off at 4 o'clock. And then I'm going to find me something to watch and hopefully fall asleep. And then I won't be, unless I get up again, that will be in a couple of hours though, so I don't know. Um Unless I get up really, really early in the morning, I may not be able to make a live. Not one like this. I would have to do a type session. Yeah, I don't honestly even know why, because it's not like, I don't know. I guess I'm just not that tired. I'm tired, but I'm not like overly tired, and I'm not sleepy. Um, because I almost just decided to go to bed, but then it's like I would have been forcing myself to go to sleep. And this is the first time in a long time that I'm on a live stream this late. Um, but I guess from now on, when I, not all the time, but sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll get on here. Um, I think I'll leave it up. I'm not sure though. If I do take it down, it'll be probably later on in the day. Um, I'm not gonna take it if I don't think I'm taking this one down, because again, like I mentioned, I talked about a lot of important stuff in this, so I probably will leave it up. The only time I really take live streams down is if I didn't get any interaction, or if I'm just sitting there looking crazy, or if something didn't go as planned in the live stream. This one went pretty well. I did have you talking to me, so I wasn't talking to myself. Um, yeah. Yep. You're welcome. And thank you for being here and again for donating. Yep. Because I'd be lying if I said, obviously, I wouldn't just. Well, I mean, I want to talk to people, but I'm also on here to work too. So, um, my goal is to at least get one or two donations, even if it ain't but a few dollars. Because again, this is what I do for a living. I do babysit, but right now it's kind of tough on my sister, so I'm not getting paid for that. So that's another thing to do that and then come back and do all this other stuff for free. It's just kind of like nope, I got to draw the line somewhere. So yeah. And people gonna hate me because I'm not like right now I can't do free readings. I just can't. Not just because I can't afford to, but just generally my energy is just not it's just I don't know, but I feel like I'm being forced to not I don't know, not forced, but I have to set boundaries. Um and I was setting them before, but I don't think I was setting them enough. Um yeah. Yup. But yeah, I do love talking to people. Well, online anyway. And in person or really online too. I really don't I like I said, I'm an introvert. I am a people person because I get along with everybody, but I like space. Except I'll find that one person or that one person that I do want to be around. Um yeah. And really that's literally only one person. I mean like friends and stuff okay, but I'm guessing maybe it's just I'm looking at stuff, y'all. I hope y'all don't think I'm crazy staring off into space. And it is also almost 4 o'clock in the morning, so cut me some slack. But um, yeah, I have no idea what I was saying other than something about a people person. See, that's what I mean by I think I have ADHD with communication. Not like the whole disorder, but just like a piece of it. Yep. Oh yeah, and then I have to look after my grandmother on my mother's side every every day for them almost every day pretty much during the day. Ooh, 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 ooh. So that is one of the reasons why you don't see me a lot during the day because my she has dementia and she like and she just likes moving around sometimes like um and she'll kind of interfere. She can't help it, I guess, but she'll kind of, to a certain point, cause for me not to go live as well. So sometimes I manage to go live, but I wait till she's like in a deep, deep sleep. But it's like any little thing wakes her up, so I can start talking very low, and she'll get up. Um, so I have to give her medicine during the day. Um, if my mom doesn't give it to her, I do it. because I'm helping from because my mom, she works. I'm not at. I have a whole place by myself, but I'm having to be here more to help them, so I'm not there all the time. Um, it's been a while since I've even did a video over at my apartment, but yeah, I'm helping my mom to get sleep because she works night shift for the most part. Um, I'm gonna get off right at 4 o'clock. I'm not gone yet. A couple of minutes I'll be off, but I'm helping her to get sleep. My mom to get sleep. So if she, I would rather help her out than for her to run off on the side of the road or something. So I let her get sleep. But my mom also likes to be um up and at 'em. She likes to be on the move, and then she got a friend she talk on the phone with. She gossips, and it's just like I can do a live stream in a different room, but I can still hear her talking up a storm with her friend every single day, and y'all don't need to be hearing all that. Um, so yeah. Mm, I was planning on doing a live earlier in the morning, possibly, but um, they came back unexpectedly. These kids, so if I come back, it may be a straight muted in a type session where I won't you won't hear me talking and you won't see me. Or you may see me, you just won't hear any noise. Um, but I guess well it's 3:59. I'm gonna go ahead and say my goodbyes. So thank you for being here, Dee Dee and Xena for stopping by. Um, public phone conversations. Hmm. Yo. And the thing is, half the time my mom with this friend, they would be on the same subject for 2 or 3 days, repeating the same crap. And I'm just like, didn't y'all talk about that yesterday? Like, Jesus. Um, I don't be listening. She talking so loud on the phone. Um, oh, hearing people talk, oh, that. I really don't pay attention to that. I don't know what it is. I really don't pay attention to that. Now, the one thing I don't like going in grocery stores a lot because when I really started to tap into my psychic abilities, I would go in the grocery store and feel all types of weird. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was energy, people's energy, but I dreaded going into the grocery store for a while because I was absorbing too much energy in the grocery store. Um, I don't know. It might be because I'm an empath, but for a while, I just didn't go. I would send by what I needed. And I think that was like a couple. I'll go now, but uh, I don't know. But yeah, as far as people talking on the phone and stuff, I really don't in the store. I mean, I hear it, but it's like I don't. Mm, it depends. No, but yeah. Yeah, I try not to get on the phone myself in the store unless and I have to. Now, sometimes I might call. My sister has this thing. I'm gonna talk about this briefly, and then I'm gonna get off. But my sister has this thing where she'll call me when she's in the store, and I think it's to make her, to comfort her. Um, like she'll call me as soon as she get ready to go inside of the store, and I'm like, but I realize that I think it's because it makes her feel comfortable. My sister's only, well, that sister, she's only a year younger than me. And my older sister, we have like a 6 or 7 year difference. But yeah, don't be wanting nothing, but she'll just call me. And then I can hear the little the thingy majigger where they're ringing up your groceries, a little bleep. And I'm like, you in the store. Or when she's at the drive through or something, she'll call. But I think, again, I think that makes her, I think it comforts her or something. I do mention it to her, like, every time you call me, you are in somebody's store or in the drive through of somebody fast food restaurant. But yeah, let me get off of here, because, and I keep saying that, I've done that a lot where I will say that and I'll end up being on here for 2 more hours. I'm not doing that tonight because I've had to pay for that, because even just not doing readings and talking, I don't know if it's to do with my psychic abilities or not, but it's draining being on this computer, or on anything, doing a live stream and even just talking. I but I think for me that might be to do with, or anybody with psychic, or spiritual gifts. For anybody with that, it'll be, I think, that reason. Um so, and it's like I kind of don't want to go, but it's like I have to, because again, I'll pay for that later with my energy. I'm gonna be down, not gonna want to get up or do nothing, so I'm gonna have to go. Again, I'm supposed to be recording a pick a card reading, a collab, but I'm not sure because it's a couple of people that haven't said they're gonna do it or not. It's gonna be like a 3-way, 4-way collab. So that might be the next one y'all get, but that's in a couple of, I think we're supposed to have that out Tuesday, but it's 1 or 2 people that are not responding to it. So I'm trying to wait to see who's all going to do it. But yeah, that might be the next pick a card reading y'all get, that you get, and you can always buy a private reading. I'm doing 555 questions now. Pretty much I do those same day. 24 hours or less. Usually it's been less since I started, and it's just a mini reading. You get about 6 to 10 sentences for one question. I actually did a couple of those before I got on here. Well, way before I got on here, actually. That was hours before I got on here. But yeah, I'll go ahead and leave this video up just because I know some people might want to watch it and be nosy. And then maybe the right people will watch it and then get more of an idea of who I actually am and not what they perceive me as. And then I'll be posting on Instagram, which is what I do mostly, more than anything, since I've been posting on there. But yeah, let me go. Love and light. Thank you, Dee Dee, for talking and being here with me this whole entire time. And for donating, Exena, thank you for stopping by. Anybody that stopped by, because I know people were probably in and out, but thank you guys. Pick a card reading you might can expect, and it may be the collab with, I'm not going to tell you who with yet, but you probably already know one person out of it. And again, if you want readings, I do private readings. Etsy, my website is not linked in this video because I just want to, instead of putting everything I usually put, I just want to make it quicker this time. But it's in It's in every other video, or it's in my link tree on Instagram at Gifted Soul 7 at Instagram, or on Instagram. So good night, and I will see y'all when I see you. Hopefully, maybe later on. But love and light, and yeah, bye.